Hello everyone, Sheffy back at you again, and today I have some more Pokemon news for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into the very first story. So the very first part of my news story today is going to be for the Pokemon Go update. It's been out for about 3 or 4 days now, and I will be looking at my notes periodically. Sorry about that. But first up are the bonuses. The daily bonuses have now been added, and that's going to be where, if you go to a Pokestop once per day, then you'll be able to get extra stuff from that Pokestop. It only works for one Pokestop once a day. And then same thing for the first catch of the day. If you go and catch a Pokemon, the very first one will give you extra Stardust, which is pretty awesome. And then if you do that for 7 days in a row, catch one Pokemon per day and then go to one Pokestop per day, you'll get bonuses for each of those, even better bonus. So you'll get a bunch of stuff from a Pokestop, or you'll get a bunch of Stardust from a Pokemon, which is awesome. Next up is there's hopefully not going to be any more gym stealing. So if you don't know what that means, pretty much if you go to a gym, you beat the tough gym, and then you get it swept up from under you by one of the rival gyms, or even somebody else, that's in your same, group. It's really annoying. But now there's a small time limit where only you and I think your team, I'm not sure if it's the person that beat it or not, can put a Pokemon in the gym now. So you don't really have to worry about that anymore unless you just dilly-dally and can't find a Pokemon. What else? Now this one, there's two, but it kind of goes hand in hand. And that's where there's, if you beat a gym, or if you beat a Pokemon in a gym, it's easier to take it over. So there's going to be less prestige, what is it? More prestige lost from a rival gym, and then less gained from fighting your own gyms. So it makes it a little bit tougher to get your own gyms leveled up, but it makes it a lot easier to take down rival gyms. Now this next part is going to be purely speculation. I've been seeing rumors flying around that they are going to be adding Johto Pokemon, which would be really awesome. I just hope they don't try to throw all these things in there, like all the different generations in there, too quickly. But it would be pretty cool if they did add Johto and trading, maybe, hopefully. Haven't heard anything about that, but the Johto part would be awesome. Next up is Pokemon Generation news, the short anime series. The newest episode has come out, episode 12. It's really awesome, and especially if you love Croagunk, there's an amazingly overpowered Croagunk in there, and it's just awesome. There's not much to say about it because these episodes are so short. If I say one thing, it'll kind of be a spoiler. I'm sure that Croagunk part was kind of a spoiler. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Go check it out. I have a link down below for everything that I'm going to be talking about in this news article. So, like I said, go check that out. It's awesome. Pokemon Sun and Moon will be released on Friday, unless you have a GameStop or EB game that does midnight launches, where you'll have to go check. But the one in my local area, Palatka, Florida, will be having a midnight launch. So go check out your local game store and see if they're going to be having a midnight launch or not. I think Walmart might even do a midnight launch. I'm not sure about that. But it will be released on the 18th officially, unless you live in, I think, Australia. I'm not sure about that. I haven't done research on other places, but I know in Japan and in America, it will be out on the 18th. I'm so excited, everybody. Off the news story real quick. I will probably do a short recording of me and my family waiting in line, just maybe take a couple of pictures and stuff like that. But most likely, I will at least be recording the first 20 minutes of the game, just because I'm so excited to show you guys the starters and stuff like that. But back to the news. So next up is going to be the Toys R Us event. It should be on the 20th from 2 to 4. Make sure you call your local Toys R Us to make sure that they're doing this. I just want to stress that extremely because for me, it's an hour drive, and I don't want to make that hour drive without knowing for sure. But what you'll be getting is the second version of this little collector's album. It's just a little thing that has information about the Evolutions set, and you can also store some of your cards in there. I'm actually doing that for my daughter. But anyways, also they have a holographic Electabuzz, and I'm assuming it will look something like that, where it has a little Toys R Us symbol at the bottom, and it's holographic and everything. And then you'll also get a double-sided poster. I don't have an example of that, but I don't even know what's on there, but hopefully it looks cool. It'll probably be in the background underneath that poster, actually. But anyways, just make sure you call your Toys R Us to make sure they're having that event. And finally, for this news story, there's still a GeneSect event going on at GameStop right now, or maybe your EB Games. I'm not sure, like I said, what kind of gaming salespeople you guys have, but just make sure you check your local areas and see if they are still giving out the Genesect event Pokemon. That'll still be going on until the 24th. My GameStop just got them in. Maybe yours can give you a little receipt code or something like that. Just talk to your GameStop employee and see what they have. But like I said, that will be ending on the 24th, which is only like a week or two away, 10 more days, I think. And then on the 1st, I will butcher this name. I don't know how to pronounce it, but maybe I'll leave a picture somewhere around here. Meloetta, Meloetta, sorry. Don't know how to pronounce it. Again, I'm terrible with that name. Never heard it in my whole entire life, so I have no idea. But that will be coming out on the 1st of December, and that will end on the 24th of December. I'm kind of sad. That's the last event Pokemon that I know of for, the Pokemon Generations thing. Also, you can get that set on the 1st of December, and the Genesect Pokemon TCG sets are out in Walmarts and Targets and stuff like that right now. So definitely go get these while they last. These cards are probably definitely going to be rare, or full packs are definitely going to be rare eventually. And then these Pokemon, you'll probably be able to get them eventually, but not the 20th anniversary edition. So, like I said, go check them out. Go get them if you can. If you can't, I'm really sorry. Maybe I can try to get a code to put up here. Maybe not on this video, but maybe next time I go to GameStop, I'll ask them for a Genesect code, and maybe I can put it on here. I can't make any promises. I don't know how this works, but I'll try. I hope this news article was helpful for you guys. I don't know if anybody else makes news articles quite like this, but I'm going to keep on trying to make them, try to keep them interesting, and as soon as I find any news and get a list going, I will have it on here as soon as possible. But I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, stay beautiful, stay sexy, and stay chefy. I love you guys. Have a good night.